Hello everyone, my name is Asisipho Mbingeleli and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video guys, we are answering this organic compounds question from a previous life sciences question paper. So this is a very interesting question. I was going through it now and I realized this is very interesting and I like it. So this is one of those questions that you cannot easily just wing it when you're answering. You need to know your content knowledge in order for you to be able to answer this question. So the section itself or the topic itself is not difficult because you are just learning about groups of organic compounds, right, that you do in class. So you speak about carbohydrates, you speak about proteins, you speak about lipids, then a little bit about vitamins and minerals, then you speak about water and fiber. That's it, right? And we basically speaking about food that we consume and the main functions or the nutrients that we get from the food that we consume, essentially for our cells, our tissue, our body to function, etc., etc. So this is a very lovely question. Let us go through it. Remember guys, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please kindly hit that subscribe button. It's free guys. You don't need to pay. It's more like following someone on Instagram or on TikTok. That's it, right? Please also like the video. Please engage with this video guys. I really enjoy interacting with you in the comment section. Please let me know if you found this question easy or difficult. And remember, on your side, you should also be answering this question. That's how we learn. It's not about you watching this video and hearing my amazing voice. It's about you learning and checking your understanding of the content. All right. So let's analyze what we have here. And I want us to work together. I want you to also be figuring this out on your side. So in the diagram below, the letters A, B, and C represents three groups of organic compounds that you have studied. So there is A, there is B, and there is C. Then they tell us that number one represents common characteristics to A and B. So there's an integration here, right? So one here represents a characteristic that is common to both A and B. And at this point, we still don't know which organic group A is and which organic group B is. Then they're saying that, let me take what we've analyzed. They are then saying that number two, there is number two, represents a common characteristic to C and B only. I guess the word only is also important. So represents characteristics common to B and C, right? And one is for A and B. Then they tell us that B and C make up the cell membranes. I feel like if you did not figure it out here, in these first 2 points, you should be able to figure out what is happening in the next 2 points. The minute they tell you about B and C making up cell membranes, right? And then C is made up of amino acids. So C is made up of amino acids, and B and C both make up the cell membranes. The minute you mention amino acids, we are definitely talking about proteins because these are the building blocks of proteins. So definitely C is the protein. But then another giveaway is that B and C make up cell membrane. We've identified C. The other group of organic compounds which make up the cell membrane is the lipids, because that's when we find the phospholipids which make up the cell membrane. So that means group B is lipids, which leaves us with what? With carbohydrates. Am I good or am I good? You're good, ma'am. All right. Thank you, guys. It's all about you guys understanding. I don't want to get to a point where I speak about the characteristics only. It's fine. You can still figure it out using these, but I feel like these two give it away. So there's no need for us to crack our heads and try and figure out these common characteristics of C and H or whatever. Okay, let me know if you're happy with how we analyze this, because this makes us easy. Wow. This makes it easy for us to then answer the questions. Let's look at the first question, guys. For 2 marks, we are defining here. Define an organic compound. So an organic compound is a compound. This is the first thing that the teacher defines for you when they are covering this topic. Is a compound which has these elements: hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen. So a compound which has carbon, I'm going to write them in 4. Carbon with hydrogen and oxygen. And this is not physics, guys. Write the elements in their full name, please. 1, 2. I don't think you'll be penalized if you just write the symbols, but just write the full name. Name the organic compound. Well, this one becomes easy. What is organic compound A? We've already identified. Carbohydrates. This is an H. Then B, that is lipids. Even if you said fats, I think you'd get a mark. But if you said fatty acids, no, you're not going to get a mark. Then C, proteins. Okay, then name the monomers. So remember, monomers are building blocks, guys. These simple small substances. Monomers for carbohydrates, these are monosaccharides. Please don't butcher the spelling. Learn the spelling. Monosaccharides with 2 C's. Monosaccharides. Then the lipids, the monomers for lipids is the 3 fatty acids. 3 fatty acids and 1 glycerol. All right. Then who can remind me what the monomers are for proteins? Who can remind me? Let me know in the comment section what the monomers for proteins are. They've just asked us for carbohydrates and lipids here, but I'm asking you what the proteins for, what the monomers for proteins are. Sorry. So 214, last question. Which organic compound A, B, or C is stored as glycogen in the liver of humans? Remember, guys, excess glucose gets converted to what we call a glycogen and then gets stored in the liver of humans. So which organic compound is that? Glucose is from which organic compound? Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates was which circle? A. So the answer is A. Alright, guys, let me know what you think of this video in the comment section, and please watch the other videos for grade 10. Yeah, please do check them out.